To understand the true value of joy, you must have someone to share it with. Traveling is an exercise with fatal consequences for prejudice, intolerance, and narrow-mindedness. It is better to keep your mouth shut and let people wonder if you're a fool, than to open it and remove all doubt. Never allow someone to be your priority while you are merely an option to them. The problem is not dying for a friend, but finding a friend worth dying for. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Do not abandon your dreams. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Do not go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience. When you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. The fear of death arises from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. There are basically two types of people. People who accomplish things, and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. I do not wish to commit myself to heaven and hell. I have friends in both places. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended, yet in his heart no man respects himself. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. The law controls the lesser man. Right conduct controls the greater one. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. The worst loneliness is not being comfortable with yourself. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Apparently, there is nothing that cannot happen today. Some people are capable of performing admirable and heroic acts, yet they struggle with one thing: refraining from sharing their joy with those who are unhappy. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. The more forbidden things are, the more popular they become. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Everything in your life has a limit except iron cannot be educated into gold. Any emotion, if it is sincere, is involuntary. Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to. Necessity is the mother of taking chances. Water, taken in moderation, cannot hurt anybody. Nothing needs reforming so much as other people's habits. There are several good protections against temptations, but the surest is cowardice. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Stay away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. I have found that there is no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. The confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. We only regret two things on our deathbed: that we traveled too little and loved too little. I never let my schooling interfere with my education. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. In a good book room, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. It takes your enemy and your friend, working together, to hurt your heart, the one to slander you, and the other to get the news to you. There are several kinds of funny things in the world. Among them is the white man's belief that he is less savage than the other savages.